I haven't posted on here in a really long time. But I think it's time to address the elephant in the fucking room. I am so sick of waking up and going to school and going to work and interacting with people, talking about the future as if there's even a future, like talking about the weather, for God's sake. I feel like I'm going insane, and nobody else around gives a single flying fuck. And it's like, I have been saying this shit for years, but I was a kid. Like, I was saying that shit and you guys were supposed to do something, and nobody did anything. And now, like, all the shit that we tried to warn people about, it's coming true. And not only is it coming true, it's in front of their faces. It's in front of their faces. They don't even care to pretend anymore. It's in front of their... And they still don't care. Like, what are we doing, bro? What am I actually doing? You guys want to go tan at the beach? And it's like, a part of me's happy. Like, I'm so happy, to be honest. Like, it sounds horrible to say out loud, but my life is, like, good. Like, I've worked, like, really hard to be good how I am right now. But it's like, I can't, me being good and, like, all of this, like, heinous shit, it can't coexist, you know? So I just feel like I'm trying to have so hard to have fun. And then it's like, at the end of the day, then I just sit there and I'm like, how am I even supposed to have fun at a time like this? What am I even supposed to do? And why does nobody else care?
I'm 21, and I am paying almost $2,000 in rent, $300 in amenities, over $130 in Wi-Fi. I'm coming into a $260 fucking car payment. Oh yeah, and my phone bill is over $130 a month. Oh yeah, groceries. I just bought eggs, by the way. They're $12. Groceries, I don't even want to talk about, over $500. Over $500 a month for, I live alone! One person! Dog food is freaking $200 a month. Oh, but Trump wants housing prices to go up, not down. He wants housing prices to go up. I don't know how. I do not know how I'm going to afford rent next month. I don't know if I'm gonna have a home next month. Oh, but Trump wants to make the rich richer. He wants to keep the rich richer and make housing prices to go up. He wants to make it harder for the working class to survive. My credit score just dropped 80 points in the last week, and I've done nothing but pay my rent. Why are we going to work? Why are we paying taxes? What's the point? What is the point? What? We need to revolt. We need a fucking rebellion. What is this? What is this? What? Why are we still here? I'm tired.
Yeah, to be honest, like cost of living right now is completely crazy. Everything's so expensive. And obviously she threw up like numbers out there, you know what I mean? Like 500 for groceries. And obviously that number's gonna differ from where you live, yada yada. But I feel like everyone can tell that the world's just too expensive right now. And like me, still being a kid that's going into this, where I'm like just on the cusp. I'm starting to realize that everything's so expensive, and it just makes me a little spooked for when I'm actually an adult and I gotta buy everything myself and stuff. You know what I mean?
Something that genuinely concerns me about the American population, or so much of the American population, is that when other countries are putting travel bans on us, launching investigations against our own government, people who were occupied by Hitler in World War II are putting out articles saying that our president is the biggest danger to the world since him. Other countries are saying this. This is not Democrats trying to like slander. Like, this is other countries. Canada is pulling out of an alliance with us in healthcare because they can't trust our health anymore because we like canceled the CDC, and RFK is like, nah, forget it. And he just does whatever he wants. Like, these are real relationships, allyships, real programs, real warnings, and like global crimes that we are committing, and that people are just like, oh, it's just a Democratic hoax. Like, no, honey, this is actually a really big deal and actually very serious. And it just baffles me that so many Americans are like, no, it's just a hoax. Like, do you really think that America is so important? Are you so self-important to think that the whole world is conspiring against us? That is such weirdo behavior. And I just think, like, I know it's like not productive to come on here and call people names online, so I'm not going to do that. However, if the shoe fits.
To be honest, I don't know how true all the facts she said was, but like what really stuck with me is how Canada like stopped working with us like in relation to health and stuff. Because like if you go to my other videos, I don't know if maybe I'll put it at the end of the video or something, but there's this video talking about the food in America, and it's like and the food in America is just completely unhealthy and everything, and it's unnatural and just it's like poisoning you or something like that. But I'll link it at the end if you guys want to watch that.
I don't usually make these kind of videos, but as you all know, there has just been such an influx of disgusting information just being pumped into your feed, you know, video after video. You're just reading more and more. You know, conspiracy theorists are starting to sound less and less crazy.
What's it called? I think he's talking about the files, by the way.
You know, back when I was a kid and everything, like a kid, well, I had an uncle who was a conspiracy theorist, and I knew a little bit about like people who were, and it's like people who believe in this shit genuinely back then. It was like, okay, these people are crazy. Just let them have fun and dream up, you know, whatever they may believe goes on behind the scenes and whatever, you know, like just let them have fun, you know, like we're all just gonna say in reality we're good over here, right? And you know, we're not. Apparently everybody back then who was thinking that way before shit like got released, before shit hit the fan, they were onto something, because what the fuck is going on at all right now? I'm just in disbelief, and I still have to focus on life, you know. Like I don't know if I said this earlier, I'm just like rambling. I'm studying for a chemistry exam. I have it tomorrow. I want to be in like
Yeah, no, to be honest, like many people are conscious of what's going on right now, but because of what they have going on in the real world, it kind of distracts them or takes their focus off of it. To be honest, I think that's what the people in power want to happen, you know what I'm saying? Because if they keep you busy with what you got going on, like in your own life on a smaller scale, then you don't think at all about what's actually going on that's keeping you like stuck, and they're doing all these things, yada yada yada, you know what I'm saying?
orthopedics. It's like my dream job, and I'm just sitting here like, what the fuck am I doing, right? Because it's like, look, everything you do matters, but like, you know, a lot of people in my generation, like Gen Z, we all were led to believe everything was, you know, kind of sunshine and rainbows, and you know, you can be what you want to be. You just gotta like put your work into it. You gotta put your mind to everything and your heart to.
To be honest, yeah. Like, even though I'm like a way younger Gen Z, I'm like still in school, but like everyone says like, oh, so what's your dream job? Yada yada. You can be whatever you want if you work hard. It's just that's just not the case. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're not fortunate enough. Sometimes you're not genetically like gifted enough. Yada yada yada. You know what I'm saying? I hope this audio in the background is copyrighted.
Everything, and it's just like none of this is really translating, right? Because we have a fucked job market, a fucked economy, a fucked office taking control of our country, and we're just finding out more and more that everything that we know is just completely batshit insane beyond like what even like the most crazy writers and theorists could come up with. It's like it's worse, it feels like, and yeah, it's like we were led to believe that like we weren't helpless, especially as children, yet here we are, and we're all coming to realization that we are very, very fucking helpless. All right, and it's not like, look, everything you do matters. Okay, it does, because your life is important, man. Don't forget that. But we are very powerless in the grand scheme of things, and it's just such a systematic issue that we can't even think how to put our heads around it. We can't. And this is like where this whole like doomer mindset comes from like our generation, where we're just like, why try? Who gives a fuck? Rot in bed, don't do anything. And it's just like, man, I don't even know how to end this video. I don't even know where I'm going with what I'm saying right now, but I am just like all of you, where it's just, fuck, man, like I got to deal with like my own personal life, and it just feels so small, like I'm a little ant just scratching at like a little piece of fucking paper all day, and there's like bigger fish, I'm just like I'm fucking like just in shock every time I open my phone. I'm like, do I inform myself, right? Or do I just say like, fuck this, and like try to live in a bubble? Like I don't even know what's going on anymore, man.
Yeah, to be honest, like our whole lives are so insignificant, but because it's our life, then it feels significant, you know what I mean? So we really can't do anything about what's going on. So on his point of just like living in a bubble, I think that's kind of in reference of people who are just completely out of touch with what's actually going on right now. Like they're completely oblivious. Like they have been censored from like all the bad stuff going on, you know what I'm saying? And they don't really care. They just focus on their lives. And that's probably the best way to live. But the problem is if we all decide to live like that, then we'll be under total control. I mean, nobody will know what's going on, and people doing bad stuff will just continue doing all the bad stuff. That, I mean, like even now they're gonna continue doing it. But if we just all chose to ignore it even more than what we are doing now, then we're like ultra screwed. You know what I'm saying? But let me know what you guys think about all the stuff in the video. I know the topics kind of varied, but it's just people like going crazy, to be honest. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. If you guys agree, disagree, yada yada yada. Hope you guys all have a great day. Like and subscribe. See you guys later.